welcome to my channel, and I just wanted to take a little while to just introduce the Raven flash trigger from Fusion TLC. It's a trigger that I was sent last month and I've not had a chance to have a play with it yet, so I thought as I'm having a play, I'd just introduce you to some of the features and how the thing works. So let's make a start. So on one side we've got a mini USB port. It's a USB-B port, and we've got a test button. On the front we've got a dome with a light in it. On the other side we've got a home button or a back button, and we've got what Raven call sync view, and we'll have a look at that in a later video. But on the back, this is where all of the electronics happen, and we've got 4 buttons, A, B, C and D, and they represent the varying flash zones that can be used. There's an LCD screen, and this ring rotates and you can change settings with that. It's a touch screen, so some of the operations we use the touch screen, some of them we use the rotating ring. To turn it on, press and hold the home button for about a second. And this is how everything starts off. So you can turn the varying zones off and on with the relative button. So press the A, that's active, or press and hold and you switch it all off. So press it on, that's in standby, and then press it again and it comes into view. Now it will always default to full power, and at the moment I've got the unit set to manual control. You can use TTL, and we'll have a look at that in a minute. Varying menus, you either swipe up and swipe across. To get back, just hit the home button, or you swipe down and you have varying screens as well. Now, one thing that the Raven will do is talk to 2 types of flash systems or trigger systems simultaneously. Now I only have Canon flash guns attached to Pocket Wizard receivers, so that's here whiz, but if I just touch it, it will allow me to select the second type of flash. So again, just swipe up, it will allow me to go for Pocket Wizard, Pro Photo, Godox or Buff, but because I don't have a second, I've just set that to none, and then just press the green tick and it gets back to the menu. The good thing about this, it's wireless connected, so you can connect the unit to the cloud, and then it will wirelessly update the firmware. And so that's the cloud button there. You can alter the brightness of the display, you can let it make sounds or not, you can lock the screen, and this top function, that will show you the relative strength of the channels that you're talking to. So as I say, I'm on Pocket Wizard at the moment, and there are 32 channels, and it's looking at how much noise there is so that you can select the channel with the least noise. Now, okay, it's only halfway there at the moment, but I'm not worried because there's nobody else around here, and this is only a test. So just select that and then go back to the home screen, and you get another menu here as well. Press the activate the zone either by touching that quadrant or pressing the button, and then it activates the menu right in the middle of the screen, and that's where you can say you want it to be manual, TTL. You can power track what happens with the camera. You can activate the light on the front of the unit, or you can have multiple flashes going off in sequence. And so at the moment I'm only going to keep it on manual, but just touch and where are we? And there we go. So turning the zone, one of the menu options, you can choose whether the steps are 1/10 of a stop or whether they are 0.1 of a stop, or so I should say 0.1 of a stop or 0.3 of a stop. I've got it set to 0.3 because that's how my flashes work, and so as I said earlier, it defaults to full power when you're in manual mode, and then you just dial it down. So that's half power, quarter power, eighth power. You get the idea. So those are the basic controls, and I've got it set up on a little light stand so that you can see more easily, but this is built to fit onto the camera hot shoe, and that way it will talk to the camera and then talk to the flashes as well.